of it, David. Thank you. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Bradley in at the point guard position.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Bradley. And Siakam throws it down.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And here's Bradley. Davis kicks to LeBron. Pulls up. Gets to the corner and buries it.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Van Vliet with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Here's Anunoby, covered by LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby kicks to Powell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to McGee. Now the dish to LeBron. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bradley finds James. Back to Bradley. Outside, Green. Pass to Davis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
The shot by Powell, no good.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Shooting 2.
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Davis against Siakam. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. Powell's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. Passes it to McGee. Outside, Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. James looking around. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 5.
Defensively, you'd like to rush James off the three-point line, but then that causes other problems like his drive.
And there's the pass to Anunoby. Powell for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. Anunoby, and he slams it one-handed.
And the recognition Gasol has is tremendous. I mean, you can't leave anyone open or he'll find him.
Bradley passes to Davis. He dishes it to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here is McGee. And the wide open shot from Green. Davis against Siakam. Davis kicks to Green. James outside. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. The shot, no good. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. Van Vliet looking around. Outside Gasol. Powell in the high post. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Now let's check out some stats for Marc Gasol. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here is McGee. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. James with the bucket.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. Shoots over Bradley. Bradley with some nice D. Lakers trail by 3. To the paint. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes. Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
The first one falls. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Some players are what we call quiet scorers, Chris. They put up a lot of points, but you don't realize until the end of the game just how effective and what kind of points they've put up.
Oh, yeah, especially when you look at two-way players like a Paul George or a Kawhi Leonard or how about a Bradley Beal out there in Washington. You look up at the scoreboard and be like, wait, how did he get 30? And don't forget about the running mate with Damian Lillard up there in Portland. McCollum, he's a bad man as well.
Here's James after the Raptors pick up 2. From 13, the shot is good off the backboard. LeBron's got 12.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. And here is Powell. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. And James throws it down hard.
I love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
Van Vliet with it. Pass to Gasol. Over Bradley. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Stepping out to the mid-range takes Gasol a little outside his comfort zone, but as we see here, that's not to say he can't get it done for him.
Now here's LeBron. He had 25 points in the win against Miami.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Passes it to Powell. Here's Gasol. 5 to shoot. Misses the layup. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. And it's slammed in by Davis. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Avery Bradley. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, but, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Siakam looking around.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Davis. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kuzma inside. Siakam's there. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Left side, Davis. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Thomas. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Davis. Unloads from 13. Kuzma pulls it in. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And it's Davis with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here is Ibaka. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the wing on the left. Here's Siakam, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense when he makes his living blocking shots.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. Shot clock at 3. Here's Davis. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Lakers leading by 3. He lobs it up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Davis, the pass to Siakam. Kicks to Ibaka. Outside, Davis. Now the pass to Siakam. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second. In fourth, the Raptors.
It's all about the fast break with these two groups. I mean, they were terrific a season ago, playing at a breakneck pace.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Kuzma. That one, no good. Davis with some nice D. Pass to Thomas. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Siakam.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Troy Daniels in for Alex Caruso. Siakam hits them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Now here's LeBron. Defense is right there. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto. Lakers shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Siakam. He's got 8. Four on the shot clock. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, we've got Ibaka. Thomas is out there with Davis. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. And the free throw good from Howard.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Now, here's Siakam. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Siakam misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Siakam against Caldwell Pope. Daniels from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Daniels has got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat. Ibaka outside. Siakam outside. Pass to Davis. For three. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 7. Over to the left wing. Cook, the pass to Howard. Takes it from 10. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the pass to Davis. Outside Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. There's more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road it's great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
And both free throws good for Thomas. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 6. Cook, the pass to Howard. To the inside. James kicks to Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Howard.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And the Raptors also making a change. Norman Powell's checked in for Davis. And both free throws good for Howard. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And here is Los Angeles now after the miss from Serge Ibaka. Back to Daniels. To the middle. LeBron kicks to Daniels. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Anunoby. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. Last year, getting it done. Third in shooting percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Here's Cook. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cook's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Left side Ibaka. Over Howard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Cook, good. Cook's got 5.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Stolen by McGee. Fast break, the Lakers. Cook's got the ball, and it's slammed in by Howard.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Now here's Powell. He's covered by Daniels. And the Raptors miss again. Lakers leading by 15. The feed to LeBron. Goes back up, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Cook. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many trials.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And the bright lights of LA, perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
One shot.
Well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointers, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Powell for 3, and the Raptors miss again.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
Green finds Davis. Here's Caruso, covered by Van Vliet. Pass to James. The tray, and another 3 for the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And they double up LeBron. And it's Davis with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Gasol. 16 feet away. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 23. Inside, Kuzma. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Anunoby. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
They get it back. Davis dishes to LeBron. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. The pass to Gasol. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Showing the muscle, Gasol skilled at powering through the contact and finishing.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Fires for 3, but they'll get another chance. Davis, and the rejection by Ibaka. Davis kicks to Kuzma. Over Ibaka. Another miss by Kuzma.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Bradley's checked in for LeBron. And the Raptors also making a change. Siakam's checked in. Raptors trail by 21. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, easy call.
Raptors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Toronto. Thomas comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Norman Powell. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the Lakers now. Outside Bradley. High post, Davis. Pass to Green. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Bradley against Davis. Passes to Gasol. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Kuzma outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Outside Bradley. The pass to Kuzma. Takes a 3. Bradley can't get it to go.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
Now here is Davis. To the inside, Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Marc doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Free throw missing.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in, and he's good on the second.
And the former second-round pick, Gasol's become an elite player at his position. He's a force at both ends.
Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Thomas. Feeds to Gasol. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you see how tough Gasol is. I mean, he has no issue with physical play.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And the first one at the line is good. And so Gasol nails them both. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Caruso. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What's clear so far is LeBron's combination of power and athleticism is still largely unmatched. Whether he's operating with the back to the basket, driving, in transition, his physical superiority usually wins out.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they could forget about a comeback.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Davis. Passes it to Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Dishes to Green. Off target from outside.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play him.
Powell, the pass to Siakam. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Siakam, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down. Lakers leading by 19 points. Outside, Davis. He kicks it to LeBron. Gasol with the defensive effort. Toronto, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bradley against Powell. James, the pass to Davis. Can't hit from in close.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
To the middle, here's Gasol. No good on the shot. Excellent D that time there from McGee. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. LeBron kicks to Bradley. Back to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 10. McGee with the block.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto last season, Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
Well, you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. The pass to Siakam. Looking to end his cold spell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Siakam. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Quinn Cook comes in for Bradley. And he makes both free throws. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's LeBron. He's guarded closely. And here's Daniels. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet with it. Makes it off the glass. Van Vliet's got 6 points. And the Lakers with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh,
Good
yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Here is Davis. The Raptors getting the bucket. Clock at 6. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Daniels from outside. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Ball's knocked loose.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Here's Siakam. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher is checked in. Davis is subbed in for Norman Powell. And it's Davis at the elbow. 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. Off target with his 3. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Daniels, no good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the 2nd half. And Davis sends it back. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
You got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. It's caught fire here tonight.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Toronto calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And Toronto also making a switch. Thomas checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Davis. Out to Ibaka. There's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
Siakam outside. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And the Lakers with some changes. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Troy Daniels. And it's Alex Caruso in for Quinn Cook. Here's Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here's Caruso. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Greg, last season, the best scoring average of Serge Ibaka's career.
Even with a down year as far as his three-point shooting, Ibaka's still very efficient, getting more of his offense around the rim, playing some at the 5.
Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6.
Howard, such an opposing presence, changing that shot.
Siakam misses.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Caldwell Pope passes to Howard. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Howard's got 4 this quarter. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Davis. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down low. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Pass to Caruso. The Lakers working the ball around now. Passes it to Howard. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Davis, that's good. And so Howard with the assist. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And the pass to Siakam. Back to Davis. Out to the right wing. That one a little long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here is Davis, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Ibaka. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Siakam. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
First free throw is good.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Bradley's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Toronto also making a switch. Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Boucher passes to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Davis. Now here's Bradley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Howard. Back to Bradley. Fires the 3. And Howard with the stuff.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Raptors. Kicks it to Thomas. Boucher passes to Davis. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Raptors get it back. That's tipped. Bradley with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, and no shortage of speed. I mean, Bradley striking quickly in transition.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Siakam. 34 seconds left in the third. And it's sent back by Howard. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Bradley. Over to the wing. McGee against Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, they've got Thomas. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Miller, and it's Hernandez in at center, locking down the middle.
Oh, and Bradley possesses ridiculous athleticism. He really gets up and jams it in, but the opportunity is right.
Now Miller. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Now here's Thomas after the miss from JaVale McGee.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Now here's Caldwell Pope. And here is Dudley. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And there's no real answer for Caldwell Pope in pick and roll sets. He can beat you with the shot outside or his quickness inside.
And it's Miller penetrating. He gets that one.
Oh, you'd like to see a stronger pick than that, but it turns out he didn't need the help.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Bradley. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. A negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Avery Bradley. Toronto with the ball to the right side. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
Oh, that's just a solid play by Johnson, sensing the physical defense and going right up into him with the shot.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And Johnson, the former Arizona Wildcat, certainly has a bright future in this league. The combination of shooting, speed, and length he possesses is just exciting.
And Johnson drops them both. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Three-pointer, Daniels cans it from downtown.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Now, here is Miller. Passes it to Thomas. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Poked away. Now the Raptors moving it up. Thomas is running. Here's Hernandez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better in different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, that's your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have from some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Here is Cook. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Johnson right side. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Just 2 to shoot. And it's good, 2 points. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Daniels passes to Cook. Floats one. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And that one's good. Daniels.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Thomas. Johnson left side. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. There's the dish to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Miller outside. That shot missing, so the Lakers will take it the other way. To the paint. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the free throw, no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Miller outside. There's the pass to Hernandez. Outside Thomas. It's Hollis Jefferson, top of the key. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cook. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the three by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. Fast break, here we go. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Johnson outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Miller. Pass to Thomas. Tries again. The rebound by Cook. LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's blocked. Thomas gets a wide open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Oh, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Here is Daniels, covered by Miller. Now the pass to McGee. Pass to Cook. Here's the three. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half, 3rd overall.
Now here is Miller. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Thomas. From deep 3-point range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Three shots.
That free throw good from Thomas. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cook. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Solid recognition from the center. Howard is intelligent at taking advantage of these opportunities.
Outside Thomas. Passes to Hernandez. Miller outside. Outside Thomas. From deep. Rebounded by Dudley. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Daniels with it, covered by Miller. Daniels, no good. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Oh, that's blocked. The pass to Caruso. Chalk up 2 there. Here's Miller. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
1:39 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Hernandez, and it's sent back by Howard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Davis is checked in. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Caruso. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Hernandez. He kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Picked away. Here's Caruso. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's blocked. Down low, here's Hollis Jefferson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Hey, yo, get on Howard. Come on, shoot.
Now, here's Howard. And he comes up with the deuce.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Davis kicks to Miller. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Can't get it to fall. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.